I'm supposed to be doing a Q&A today, but I can't stop checking out this Transit we just got back. Full lift kit, new tires. We'll talk about that on Thursday though in the weekly video. It is time for... It is Q&A time for our second Q&A. Let's get right into it. A lot of good questions again this week, you guys, so thank you for those. Definitely making a lot of work for me. One of the questions we keep getting is, what are the first steps on your Skoolie build? We are going to dive a little bit deeper into it this week, so it'll be a different format. I'm gonna lay out the exact steps, offer up kind of a tutorial, what we do from start to finish for that first prep stage for our Skoolies. But first, let's answer a couple questions here. So, first question's coming from the Whiskey Introvert. What's getting insurance registration like for a Skoolie in Alberta? Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of options in Alberta. I'm in Saskatchewan, our company's in Saskatchewan. It's very easy to get Skoolie insurance. What we let our clients know, we've had very good luck with Personal, or The Personal. So give them a look, usually they can help you out. Make sure you include a premium. We've had one client in Alberta, they had no issues getting insurance. Same deal, they had to adhere to a list of camper items and get it inspected, make sure it was road safe. Thank you, Whiskey Introvert. Okay, second question here is from Big Regina Rick, who now lives out in BC, that lucky bugger. If the bus is rocking, should I come and knocking? We actually have a little backstory here. Frank last week was introduced. We let the world know that he's single. Believe it or not, Frank has a Skype date this week. He's doing his first introduction, adhering to those COVID rules. Good job, Frankie, doing his part. What else do we got here? Next question is from the Sleazy Bake Oven. Very creative. Cousin of the Queasy. What is your build process like? Design, planning, construction, etc. Okay, I think we'll maybe do a video on this later on, but we're not gonna get into it right now because we have an overwhelming number of questions asking about our first steps on a Skoolie. So we're gonna show you guys that now. Let's go. Sorry for the noise on this Q&A, guys. We have, Cole is working hard over there. Grinding away. Well, we don't even have a bus to show you this on right now. Let's pretend that wood isn't there, and you're left with a freshly exposed metal floor. You're gonna use a rust converter on the full rusted locations, and then once it does its work, you're gonna coat it up with a rust inhibitor. So that can be a Tremclad, that can be a Rustoleum, either or. Okay, next up is sealing up your roof. So let me show you guys a little bit what we're looking at. So this is a old Skoolie. I don't know if you guys can tell. See the gaps there in the body sealer? You're gonna wanna use a Dicor Lap Sealant to seal those up. And then after that, you usually do a rubberized silicone coating. So we use a Henry's 887 or a Uniflex. So I will link those below. Next up is dealing with your windows. So we've got them all out in this bus. Pull everything out, clean them off with soap, water, acetone. Make sure you've got a really clean surface. And then you can start popping them back in. We use a body sealer. Make sure you use enough that it squishes out. Clean it up on the outside. We are now back in the bus dealing with our waterproof membrane for the floor. So when you remove the seats, you're gonna be left with a lot of holes, and you're gonna have penetrations later on. So this is what we use. It's a BlueSkin asphalt rubberized coating. Our final step is a closed cell spray foam. You guys can add as much as you want, it just depends on the thickness of your walls. Obviously, thicker insulation is going to be better R value.